Welcome to another episode of Cruising with the Clemons. My name's Mark, and today we're discussing traveling while working full time. That's right, I have to work full time, even though we travel all over in an RV. We've been doing it for about 3 years, and for the vast majority of that time, I've worked full time. So let's get right into it and talk about full time work while traveling.
Okay, question, because I see this come up on the forums. Okay. How do you feel about working like a remote job 40 hours a week?
I mean, we have to work. I have to work in order to, survive just like everybody else. We're not independently wealthy. So, I mean, it's what I have to do. Would I prefer to win the lotto and not work? Yeah. But my job is to sit on a computer for 40 hours a week. Like, it's not hard. I mean, it can be mentally challenging because I write software and that can be challenging.
And you deal with lots of people and personalities.
Yeah, and there's meetings and stuff. But the job itself is the job I want to do. So if I have to work, it's a preferable job, and it's not a taxing job. There might be days where you're like mentally exhausted and you don't really want to do anything, but that's true with any job. So what mine does is give me the flexibility if I want to like start late or end early and then work in the evening, that we can go out and do something like in the afternoon or go for a morning hike and then start work. So I think that's great. And we do have like a FOMO mentality of like, we're here for a week, let's go do stuff every night. And it's probably not realistic to do something every night, but like probably like every other night we try to go do something.
We end up not going out every night.
Yeah,
Everybody gets tired,
and you do kind of feel like, oh god, I'm here, we're not seeing anything. But like we try to plan a couple little activities that are close by where we're camping to go out and do after work. So it doesn't have to be big things, but like you want to see the area that you're in. And if we're moving week to week or every 2 weeks, then there's just not enough time on the weekends to see everything you want to see. So we go out a lot after work.
All right, here's my other big one. I see lots of people ask about like setting up workspaces in their campers. Do you feel like you're less productive because you don't have a dedicated workspace?
So a new job sent me a laptop and 2 monitors. I would prefer to work on dual monitors. That would be great. But we do not have the space for that. So I sent those monitors back. I'm pretty comfortable working on a single laptop. This one I have now has the largest screen on it I've ever used for work, so I don't feel like I'm missing that much. But no, I don't have a dedicated space, but I like working outside. So if the weather's right, if there's not a lot of bugs, then I like to work outside, and it's like, hey, look at my office is an amazing, beautiful, outdoors. So I enjoy working outside. Sometimes I'm working here where we're sitting. Sometimes I work in the bedroom. I'll bring a stool in there and use the bed as like my desk, or I'll just sit in bed because I'm feeling lazy. Like I get options. So I don't feel like I'm missing out by not having a dedicated space. It'd be cool to have one, but I'd have to get rid of children to do that. So it's not really an option.
Now, to be fair, not all of your workspaces are beautiful. This is our campground for the week.
I mean, it's nice.
It's nice.
It's better than sitting in a cubicle, I'll tell you that.
Do you like when people come by and chat with you, though? That gives you your social aspect that you miss from being in an office.
People walking dogs or whatever will stop by, or people that are leaving, will start up a conversation or whatever, and that's cool. Like today, I'm using the outdoor kitchen as a standing desk because it's about the right height for a standing desk. But I have a dedicated table and our outdoor chair that I use as like my normal desk, because sitting at a picnic bench is that's not going to happen for 8 hours.
Hurts your butt.
Yeah, I'll sit at it for like 30 minutes, an hour, depending on where the sun is and having to move around or whatever. But I can't sit at a picnic bench all day. So I have my comfy chair and a table that I use most of the time when I'm sitting outside. And that's my workspace.
Okay. Thanks.
Thank you for making it this far into the video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below and we will get back to you as soon as possible. We really appreciate you watching and bringing up these kinds of topics so we can talk about them. Thanks, guys. On to the next adventure. Wink.